without further ado, here is the new car.
Oh my, like, I'm getting goosebumps. I know this is gonna sound really silly, but I'm stuck.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another JQ on the Go video, and I got a new car!
Yeah, let's go for it.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Hello again, everybody. So now, as you can see behind me, this is my new car. This is a 2015 Ford Mustang GT, and it is the 6-speed manual, and I bought it with only 14,056 miles. And as of today, I am at 15,785. So now we're gonna hop inside the car. I'm gonna show you a little bit about it. And we're going to check out the original window sticker. So before I start the car up and we do a little bit of talking inside, I just gotta give you a look at how this interior is. So we do have the premium GT, so we have the heated and cooled seats. We have the sync system in the center. And the very nice ambient lighting in the cup holders, under the footwells, and in the door handles. And last but not least, the gauges. So going into the glove box here, this is actually really cool. Let me flip you guys around. So this little yellow tab is actually how you get to the owner's manual. So it's like a little glove box inside of a glove box. Okay. So we have our Ford owner's manual right here, and I am popping out the original window sticker. So in 2015, what we are working with, equipment-wise, this is what I want to talk about. So we have the 401A package, which is really cool. So we have the shaker audio system with the 12 speakers. So we have a sub in the trunk, which I'll show you guys. So that is really cool. That was a $1,795 option. And just to give you a look at the sub in the trunk here, you see it's got the nice shaker, and it's a pretty big trunk. I got my 3-bin organizer here, and then under that is just a compressor because we have no spare tire. And then besides that, that is what this car has, because with the premium, we are able to get the Sync My Ford Touch. We have the backup camera, the push button start, the track apps, the keyless entry, so many cool different things, which coming from an Audi, I was like, you know what? I'm going to be in a Mustang. You know, I want to be in a Mustang. This was what I wanted. When I sold my Audi, I was really debating on what type of car I wanted. I originally wanted like a 2-door coupe or convertible, and then after just seeing how this market, how crazy it is, I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna have to spend more than I would like to, let me get what I want. So I was like, let's find a Mustang. I test drove EcoBoost, I test drove an automatic GT, and I test drove 4 different manual GTs, this one being completely stock, and I was like, this is the car for me. The money lined up, the opportunity was there, and I took it home. So as many of you may or may not know, I do a lot of driving, so due to this car having such low mileage was a really big selling point for myself. I will be talking about many different ownership aspects in future videos. I'm going to be doing some modifications to this car because as a Mustang, you gotta tinker with it. I'm probably gonna do something to the exhaust. I am most definitely taking off the hood and the side scoops. I need a better tire on this car. Right now, I'm only running 245s with those BBSs. So I want to try to get maybe like a 275, 285 in the rear, just so we have a little bit more meat, because this car is squirrely. When you get on it, it's a lot of fun. It sounds pretty good for being stock. I'll give you a little rev with the window down. So not bad from the inside here, but I think it needs something a little more. Another awesome thing this car has is the blind spot monitoring. And then we got our gauges here. We got our sync system here. Just to give you a look at some of the infotainment there. Starting this car a lot today. And now using these buttons on the steering wheel, you can flip through. So we got our trips, our fuel, and we're gonna go, these are our gauge modes. Whoa, almost empty. And then we can go to our track apps so we can see our acceleration timer, our line lock, which is really cool because that helps you do burnouts. Never used launch control yet, but we'll have a video on that. All the driver assistance, so it's got the hill start assist, which is amazing, the rear parking aid, the cross traffic alert, blind spot monitoring, engine off. So this up here, after about 30 minutes, the car will give you a warning and it will turn off. You know, blind spot, cross traffic alert, all that good stuff. And then settings, and we can go to my color. We can change the gauge color, but we can't do that in the detail. And then if we just turn on accessories, you will see that the gauge will be able to change colors as well. Oh, showing that gas mileage again. Go to settings, go to my color, and then you could do gauge, and you could change it to all different things. Blue, red, and then these are colors that I created. And then you could change the ambient lighting color and leave the gauges a certain color if you would like as well. And it's in the cup holders too. Boop. And just to show you guys now at night, so I'm on the passenger side. Car locks from that, and put my hand under it. Unlocks, the pony symbol comes up, and then you can open the door and get in. So this is our screen here in the car. So we have our radio, our climate, our navigation, and our phone. The phone is not connected just due to me recording on that right now. If we go to our radio, this is how that looks. We have CD, Sirius, AM, FM, and Bluetooth. Then going over to the climate control, you can see here we have dual zone with the fan in the middle, or you could use these buttons down here with the seat controls here, and then this controls the temperature. And then up here is our navigation screen. And then I almost forgot down at the bottom, this is so cool, this is the hazards. So when you hit this, so we got a little switch here, bam, bam, bing, but the hazard's actually, my bad, you pull it up. That's so cool. Then we got our traction control, which you can see we have our traction control off. And then I believe if you hold it, it will probably turn everything off. But these are things that we are learning. And now traction control's on because I let it go. Then we have our steering inputs here, which is super cool. So we could do comfort, normal, or sport. And then we have our modes on the side here. And then if we flip that switch, we have our normal, our sport plus, our track, and our snow and wet. Let's go back into normal. You can just see the interior is absolutely gorgeous. Nice bucket seats in the back. So now looking at the outside of the car, you can see this beautiful greenish gray flake that comes up in the sunlight here. On this side, you can definitely tell that it's like a dark green. I compare it to like the older Bullet Mustangs or even the Bullet Mustangs. And then when you come across to more this side, it might look a little bit more gray. I can't think of the specific name for this color right now. I'll put it down below. But my gosh, is it gorgeous. And as you can see, just looking at this car, there is not a single scratch, dent, ding. You wouldn't expect it with a car with 15,000 miles, but still, it's unbelievable how clean this car is. And another thing that the previous owner did is this full black deck lid. Normally they have the GT badge in the middle, but this one does not. And as well, we are running on BBS tires. These are 245s with a 1-inch spacer. Plus, we have this cosmetic scoop on the side, both on the passenger and driver. And then we have this large center scoop here. But with this car is going to come a whole bunch of new content. I'm going to be telling you about why I bought the car, how much the car came to after I go over all the financing. I'm going to tell you about how the reliability is. Daily driving a Mustang, how is that going to be on my gas, on my wallet, on my insurance, all of that fun stuff that you may be interested in if you are trying to get one of these. But as well, we're going to be doing track days, rallies, modifying this car, and taking all of my friends for rides. This is the fastest car that I have owned, and it has been a joy. This car truly was a bucket list car for me. My overall dream car, as of now, would be a Shelby GT 350. I love that car. The Tremx transmission, the 6-speed, the 5.2 liter Voodoo engine is just awesome. And I always love these S550s, and I love the Bullets, and I love the 50th anniversary that came out in 2015, same year as this car, but this isn't the 50th anniversary. But nonetheless, I love Mustangs. I'm happy to have this car. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoy. If you have any tips or anything I should know, please leave that down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!